What's up, Scotties? I'm Ron Randall. Today, I'm here with Weston Carroll, and we're doing another episode of Pardon the Interruption, Scottie Channel Edition. Weston, you want to start us off?
Starting off with Will Levis, honestly, he was picked 33rd in the draft. Projected to go top 4. Went 33rd. Honestly, he didn't show up. He didn't show up to the second round because, honestly, I'm disappointed as well. Because, honestly, I mean, you're projected to go 4th pick in the NFL draft, and you get drafted 33rd. That's wild. That's wild. I don't think teams trusted him, but he did go to a close team, Tennessee Titans. I mean, that is also – they needed a quarterback. Ryan Tannehill, I just ain't getting it done right now. And they still got Derrick Henry. I think him and Derrick Henry will get along really good, coming from an SEC standpoint. There's a 0.1% that Will Levis went after the first round.
Let's look at it this way. When you break down the Titans' offense, it's basically the same as UK's, right? Run, play action, run, play action. I mean, it's a parallel move, basically, in my opinion. I think he'll do nice there. I think he'll develop well, and I think it was a good move. But once again, that doesn't change the fact that Anthony Richardson went number 4 over Levis.
Yeah, that is insane.
That's exotic. I mean, I can't explain it. We've already broken down Anthony Richardson, but if in case you missed it, his feet are terrible, timing's terrible, and he creates pressure that isn't there.
And also, he can't read a defense.
Exactly.
You saw our last video.
You saw the clip.
Hey, Bryce Young, number 1 pick for the Panthers. I'm okay with it. Bryce Young was a heck of a young quarterback. He done really good at Alabama, and there's nothing I can really complain about him. He was really good. Panthers need the weapons, and if I'm a Panthers fan right now, I'm happy for it. I'm happy Bryce Young's coming in there, a young quarterback, a rookie. He's going to do good. And if the Panthers keep adding to the O-line, they're going to be a solid team. I honestly still think they shouldn't have got rid of Christian McCaffrey because they really needed him. He was their big running back. But, I think Bryce Young's going to come in, and he's going to do great.
Like Weston said, I think they need to get the weapons right. They lost DJ Moore to the Bears. They really don't have anybody that stands out to me right now. But they're a young team. I think they keep developing. I think they have a chance to win that NFC South. I think obviously they've already addressed that O-line a little bit. They got Akeem Ekawanu. Obviously gave up those 3 sacks first part of the year, first 3 games, but then let up nothing the rest of the year. I think the Panthers are doing good right now. If I'm a Panthers fan, shout out Jacob Brunson. I'm pretty happy right now. I think they got a real chance to win that NFC South. Derek Brown on defense, he's really good. J.C. Horn, I think he's really good. I think all they have to do is just keep adding and stay on the track they're on. I think they'll do great.
Texans take up Will Anderson. Will Anderson's solid at number 3. He's solid guy. While they just took Stroud at 2, Texans received 3rd pick, which is solid. Honestly, you can't get nothing really better than that. Back-to-back picks in the first round, it's kind of crazy. And I like Stroud. I think of like a clean pocket for him. He's really good, really mobile. He's mainly more of a mobile and fast guy. I mean, I see him as really developing at the Texans because the Texans really needed someone to come in like him. And, I guess we'll see how his season goes as a rookie.
Yeah, we know he has that great accuracy, especially in the middle of the field. Great pre-snap against coverages. He can identify really well. The only thing is he has trouble like progressing through his reads. If his first read isn't there, he'll struggle a lot, and that's where he gets in trouble. But to me, I think you can coach that, right? It might take some time, but I think you can coach that, and I think he's ready. We know what they say about Ohio State quarterbacks if they're not really ready. But I think as long as the defense doesn't pull out a math test on 3rd down, because we know what happened during that cognitive test he took, I think Stroud will be pretty good.
So he has good offensive structure. Good player for Ohio State. Solid. Moving on to Anderson. Honestly, he's a dog. Great hands. Amazing initial contact. I mean, we can go on and on about him, and he's just really good. I mean, I'm really, really excited to see how their season starts and ends, especially with all these rookies that they have coming in.
The Texans obviously trying to change his culture there. They've been quite poverty for a long time, and they're tired of it. And if I'm a Texans fan, I think you got an exciting future, and I think you need to be there all for it. Can't miss a game. Let's move on to the NBA. Warriors beat the Kings Game 7. Unfortunately, they put out the beam. They were a good team, but the Warriors are just so experienced. And I think that's really why they won, just their amount of experience. Curry broke KD's Game 7 point record. KD had 48. Curry got 50 to break it. Great players and great moments, and they exceed those great expectations. I think the Warriors versus Lakers will be an outstanding series. I mean, my goodness. Curry's hot right now. I mean, it's no secret Curry's hot. But LeBron's on a mission. I think you got to catch those games.
But let's talk about the Kings. They took an experienced Warrior team to Game 7, and they played their hearts out. De'Aaron Fox, solid player, come from Kentucky. He's 25. They got Malik Monk, also from Kentucky, 25 as well. And then they got Sabonis, which he's 26 years old. And those guys, they will just keep getting better because how much their chemistry is. And they took an experienced Warrior team to Game 7. That is wild. We're on the NHL. Bruins record 65-win season is a set to a halt after the Florida Panthers send them home in the first round. Honestly, I didn't see that coming.
Regular season, we all know, they set the record, best regular season in NHL history. And to be a first-round exit like that, many are saying it's actually the worst loss and worst in sports history. And, I mean, honestly, I got to say it's up there. It's got to be up there. That's insane. But I guess many say it's the President's Trophy's curse. Only 8 of the 37 teams have went on to win the Stanley Cup after they won the President's Trophy. But, yeah, the Panthers came back 3-1 to win that series. That's insane. Panthers tied it up with a minute left and then beat the Bruins in overtime 3-4. That's heartbreaking, especially all those old veterans Bruins had. I mean, that's got to be heartbreaking, go out like that. Like we said, the Bruins come yet another victim to the President's Trophy. That's insane. And the Maple Leafs, they did it, ladies and gentlemen. First time since 2004 to get past the first round. That's insane. The Panthers, to stop the invasion of Maple Leafs fans, actually restricted tickets to the U.S. and not to Canada, which I don't know how I feel about that, but hey, business is business. And I think this will be a good series. Weston, you want to end us off with a statement about the Kraken?
Yeah, Kraken beat the defending champions, Colorado Avalanche. Wow. And they advanced to the second round, and yeah, I mean, I think Kraken has a good way to go. Obviously, they're hot after being the Avalanche, because I've heard a lot of good things about the Colorado Avalanche. So yeah, I think they have a really good chance to go a long ways.